Reading and researching strategies. Background of readers and writers influence the interpretation and meaning of text. Based on the personal experience and prior knowledge, each reader has their personal interpretation of text. We are all unique individuals, learners, and therefore interpret text differently. In a similar way, each writer writes from their experience. The view an author has about people, emotions, and values are reflected through their experience and prior knowledge. It is for these different reasons that readers sometimes agree or disagree with writing. Prior knowledge and experience. You can bring prior knowledge and experience from your own life, personal reading, and previous studies to create interest in and understanding what you read. You may have previous knowledge about the subject of the piece, the issues in the piece, the author's style and themes, the setting, both time and place, subject-specific information, science, math, history, geography, another language, technology, art, music, or drama, vocabulary. Predicting. Predicting is a skill that makes you think ahead before you read. Whether or not your predictions are correct doesn't matter as much as the interaction you're having with the text. Once again, this kind of activity can increase your interest in what might at first seem to be a boring text. Before reading, use the title to predict the content of the text and its purpose. Look at any illustrations or graphical elements to establish possible events or points the writer is making. Read a summary or cover blurb to predict what might happen, who is involved, or the writer's point of view. Use the vocabulary in the first few lines to predict the author's style, the time in which the piece is set, the difficulty of the piece, or the specific subject matter to be discussed. Read the first line or two paragraphs to predict the narrator's tone, the initial problem in the story, something about the characters, the audience for whom it was written, and the thesis or point of view. During reading, predict what decisions the characters will make. Forecast how the setting might change and the effect this could have on the action. Try to foresee changes in the direction of the plot. Predict what arguments or details a writer might use to support important points. After reading, questioning can help you create and maintain interest in what you are reading. Wondering on paper, which is what questions are, also helps you decide what you need and want to know. You can use questions at any time before, during, and after your reading to help you predict. Questions are useful to help you recall, restate, reflect on, and analyze what you have read. Questions to help you recall might include the 5 W's and the 1 H. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. To restate, try using one of the following to start your question. How could I rephrase, reword, explain, illustrate? To help you reflect, think about some of the following question starters. What could happen if? What would I have done? What else could have happened? If I could choose one part that makes me feel, what would it be? Which character do I most identify with? I wonder if the writer. How is this like? You could use some of the following questions to help you analyze. What evidence do I have that? What conclusions can I draw? What reasons are there for? What can I infer from? What arguments can I select? How do I know that? What proofs do I have that? What do I need to find about? Thank you.